for the occupants. This is where the mosque committee now realized that, okay, if the allocation come, it may come in my name. Because of the allocation they give me, carries my name. If these people are sincere, what did they supposed to do? As Ya Ummatul Muslimin, what do they supposed to do when you have this information? I thought they will approach me. This is what we find out, and this is how it is, and then the mosque, the house belong to mosque, or whatever decision can come. I don't have time. I don't even bother about that one. In the earlier January, as I'm saying, they now say we should bring confirmation letter for that our name, which we submitted. We should bring confirmation letter. And I didn't have any confirmation letter. The letter I was given, I already gave it to them, which I don't have even photocopy. So I have to fall back to the mosque committee again. Since January this year, I've been calling Ali Gudaji. He is the secretary of the mosque. Ali Gudaji, this is where the case is. We almost succeed these houses. I need confirmation letter from the mosque committee. And he told me that he didn't see the letter he has given me before. I said, yes, you give me before, that one has gone, but now I still need confirmation letter. You need to print another one. He said, you don't know where he type it. It's in Google. He has to, the computer that he typed has lost. I have so many witnesses here. Everybody know that I always often come to that matter, because always they will ask, where's your confirmation letter? Where's your confirmation letter? Look, if this house come without confirmation letter, you will not have houses. So I need to always go to the back to the mosque committee. And Ali Gudaji been twisting me here and there. Not know, they knew that the house will come with this stage. And they didn't approach me to say, we need the house, or give us the house, or leave the house, or let's pay you whatever expenses and the house to belong to mosque. Anything like that, nobody approached me that to say I deny or I argue for that. I've been pursuing this letter. I've been pursuing this letter. I've been pursuing this letter until close to Eid al-Kabir. Close to Elaya, the state chairman, Alhaji Ibrahim, and my street chairman and a woman, they came to me asking for the confirmation letter. I said, up to now, I've still pursued the mosque to give me the confirmation letter. They asked me whether I can get a affidavit from court. If I have anything to do, I would have gone for affidavit and got it. But I tell them that, no, I don't want to do it. I still, because they said they will go to Google, they will check Google, they will do whatever. Well, we are going there as a human being. I didn't even have mind to say somebody is planning against me on that, or he want to take some advantage of those things against me. I don't know. I still pursue the same channel. Before my removal, we heard that our houses, the Attorney General of the Federation has approved. So in the next 1-2 months, our allocation will come out. That's where the mosque committee carried their hammer. They didn't call me. They didn't have any discussion with me. They've been Zooming meeting. Even some of people that are not part of the mosque committee, just to have this, to nail me with this thing, they call different, anybody that stays from the estate, which is not part of the mosque committee, because the mosque committee are only few people. But they call that particular day which they do, they have about 22 people. I don't know them. I didn't recognize them as a mosque committee. 22 people, where did you get them? Didn't have them. So they call anybody that is residing in 1004, they will call him and say, look, they have come to Zoom. They will give him the link, participate in Zoom. Imam has forged and changed document and pay for the house of 1004 to be his own. That is what they circulate. That is what they circulate. And the funny thing is, I'm innocent. I don't know what you are doing. You didn't approach me. You even lay different target. Anyway, let me get to the point. After they do their Zooming, the whatever meeting they continue doing several times, they now invite me one Monday that there will be a meeting. I don't know anything. I just come with happiness. When I come, I was just giving letter. Bam. They mandated 5 people that, okay, give Imam letter. I just open the content of the letter is termination of appointment. Your service is no more longer needed here. We also give you 3 months to vacate that residence with also 3 months salary. That is it. That is it. I asked the mosque committee, I said, what did I do? What is the main behind that? They say you forge, it's a forgery. They call it breach of conduct, that the mosque property, the churches are paying in the name of churches, but me, I'm paying in the name of my own. I said, the letter you give me is the letter I submitted. We are not yet up to the stage where government even release the houses, because they've been circulating that I pay everything for the house. Now we are waiting for government allocation before you can even talk of pay. What I pay is service, community service. Of course, if you stay in any community, you have to pay service. You have to pay charges. Whether it's legal for lawyer, whether whatever cases may be, you are staying there, you have to pay. They say, why didn't I fall back to the mosque committee and tell them what is going on there? And I'm staying there for 14 years. These 14 years, I'm the one renovating my house, doing everything. I did my borehole. I changed the roof in twice. I do this thing. I concrete the house. Anything that is, mosque committee did not even come. I think there was one time they gave me 200,000, which they saw that I do some work. Even it was somebody that even told them that I spend a lot of money in renovating my house. So they give me 200,000. Alhamdulillah, my life is success. So I don't even bother to spend in case I want to spend in the house. So they just give me that letter and then, so I say, okay, I didn't forge. Why don't you approach me? If the house is your problem, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. Tell me that, okay, the house, we need it. The house, give it to us. Whether you pay me what I spent before then or not paying me, I'm imam of the mosque. And I'm staying in the house. What do you think? Should I say no? Should I leave imam and take the house? I can never do that. So that is what they put in the paper before my removal. But now, after that, there's a lot of cooked, which the same Aliyu Gudaji, the secretary of the mosque, Aliyu Gudaji, Babandede, Muhammad Babandede, that's the immigration, not the custom, not the immigration. It's part of the mosque committee. And to be funny enough, all these new mosque members, the mosque committee, because Aliyu Gudaji tried to pretend that he's not the one, he's tried to save my job. I said, to save my job what? I didn't commit any crime. He's trying to save my job. It's Babandede that do it. And he now mentioned one, Salim. He mentioned Sadiq, and some people that they are not even part of the mosque committee. We have good relationship with them. He will mention them. And some few members that I'm the one, when the residents begin to settle, I called the mosque committee. But then the mosque committee was, low key because of the way it is. Then we have only about 4 or 5 members. We have the same Ali Gudaji and the chairman Lukman and the Umar Aneru. And this is Ibrahim Fashola. He's sitting down here. And Alhaji Faham. These are old members committee that we stay here for almost 20-25 years before they became members of the mosque committee. We are together. So Ibrahim Fashola is here. He resigned. He resigned some couple of years ago because of somehow it's not comfort the way the mosque committee is organizing himself. He resigns and will remain with those 4 members. And these new members, I'm the one that forced the mosque committee to bring them into the mosque committee and make it large. I said, bring Alhaji Ahaya Bukar. They brought it. Baban Dede, I'm the one that brought him. Kabir Yabo, Adamu Tukur. I mentioned them, the mosque committee even refused to put them among the mosque committee. That these people, they are new people. We don't want them to come and to come and join the mosque committee for now because they don't know the Aqidah. I said, with joining the mosque committee, they will have a good Aqidah. Not to know, I want to carry knife to my stomach. Boom. Not to know they are enemies, but I don't call them enemy. They see me as their enemy, but they, up to date, they are not my enemy. When we feel gap with them, Ali Gudaji, he been going around. He came to my office after that, and he's trying to persuade me that this thing they do is not him. That my problem with that house. I said, leave that house. I don't have any problem with that house. And he now talk of the main thing that they put to remove me is that I support Buhari in 2019. That's what Salim and Sadiq, that is their own disturb. And one Lawal Jibrin. Because Lawal Jibrin, we have problem with him here during that time when Buhari is sick. We are doing Al-Kunut. He came here violently. That why should we do kunut? Is bid'ah, trying to confuse people. So I have one-on-one with him here. So he keep me in mind. That now I turn this member, I politicize the member of the masjid to political. That means I'm now not ordinary imam, but I'm political imam. That is the other hand. And he even categorically told me that during the election or during the campaign, some of the mosque committee are PDP members. I said, look, we don't use mosque to call party. They said, this is that is their own worried in that angle, where other people said, because the same Ali Gudaji says it, that I become monster because of Ali Kodangote. I become monster. I don't respect them. I don't respect the mosque decision. The mosque committee is too low to control me. So it's better they remove me so that they can have somebody that they can turn him to round away. I don't really understand this. We don't turn masjid to member. And I respect the mosque committee. I didn't even know that I have these differences between me and them until they remove me. They now talk of the only key where they want to convince anybody is about the house. So they've been going around out there. They went to the estate chairman of Transit Village. They checked. They even asked him one-on-one that he should tell them that Imam Suleiman, went to him and told him that, please, this is the name I need for the allocation to come from the government. That the state chairman says so, the estate chairman. I said, look, don't turn me to fool. The estate chairman can never even himself write the name he wants for the allocation. You can only get allocation from federal government through the allocation you submitted. So there's no way you can ask me, I can go to state chairman and say, this is what I want. I'm a Sharia court. I'm here for almost 18 years, ruling Sharia for here. So I know law, that the state chairman can never even put his own name or change his own name. If you want, you have to go and do change of name or through the allocation. I know that one.